million Americans go bankrupt due to medically related debt. How absurd, how horrific is that? In America, under this current absurd healthcare system, 42% of cancer patients deplete their entire life savings within the first 2 years of their diagnosis, while 1 out of every 4 of them declared bankruptcy or lost their homes to foreclosure or eviction in 2022. Think about it. It is bad enough to get cancer. It is beyond horrific to understand that your family is going to be financially ruined as a result. Under the absurd American healthcare system, our life expectancy, how long we live, is shorter than every other major country, despite the fact that we spend twice as much per capita. We live 4 years shorter lives on average than people in other wealthy countries, while the typical working class person in America lives 7 years, a 7-year shorter life than the wealthy. We also have the dubious distinction of having by far the highest infant mortality rate of any other wealthy country on earth. And as bad as our overall healthcare system is, our primary care system is even worse. Today, tens of millions of people live in communities where they cannot find a doctor, a dentist, or a psychologist, even when they have decent insurance. And others have to wait months in order to be seen. So unbelievably, again, we're spending twice what other countries are spending. We don't even have enough doctors. We don't have enough dentists. We don't have enough nurses, mental health practitioners, pharmacists, or home health care workers. And 1 out of 4 Americans cannot afford to purchase the medicine their doctors need.
We're hearing the breaking news. Supreme Court late last night did grant the Trump administration's emergency appeal to temporarily block a court order to fully fund SNAP food aid payments amid the government shutdown. This came even though residents in some states had already received the funds. This is adding another layer of uncertainty to an already complicated situation surrounding food assistance for Americans. Will Weiser is standing by. He covers the White House for the Associated Press. Will, feeding people, just in general, feeding people seems like it would be a popular political decision. So why is the White House fighting to not fully fund SNAP? Is there nowhere else to get the money from?
If you click the link.
Well, that's sort of the crux of it. I don't think anybody, either side, is opposing giving food aid. This is a program that helps about 1 in 8 Americans, right? So it's a big program. It's important to a lot of people. What the administration is saying essentially is that they can only fund it to a certain point, and they can only use money that's basically in contingency funds in other parts of the government because of the government shutdown. That they can't seek any new funds, and they can't.
So it is no wonder that the American people understand that the current system is broken. So where do we go from here? It's one thing to talk about a system that is broken. It's another thing to have a solution. And I have a solution. Not a radical idea. In fact, in many ways, it just emulates what goes on in every other major country on earth. It is to say that health care is a human right, that we need universal health care, and that we must pass a Medicare for all single-payer program. So what is that legislation? What would it look like? What that legislation would do is provide comprehensive health care coverage to all with zero out-of-pocket expenses. And unlike the current system, it would provide full freedom of choice regarding health care providers.
Thank you
no
for the
more
likes.
Insurance premiums, No more deductibles, no more co-payments, no more filling out endless forms and fighting with insurance companies to get the coverage that you paid for. No more networks to be treated by a doctor who is not in your network, who can charge you some astronomical cost. And it would also mean, when we talk about comprehensive, the coverage of dental care. Last I heard, dental care is health care, vision, hearing aids, prescription drugs, and home health care. And importantly, when we have a Medicare for All program, it gives Americans the freedom to switch jobs without losing their health insurance. Right now, you got millions of people who are staying at a job that they don't like because it provides decent health care to their families. That is kind of crazy unto itself. And under our legislation, health care becomes a human right guaranteed to all and not a job benefit. If there's a recession and people lose their jobs, they lose their health care because their health care is tied to their jobs. We saw that during the terrible COVID pandemic. And everybody gets access to the same quality health care. Yes, workers at McDonald's, here's a radical idea, workers at McDonald's deserve the same quality health care as executives on Wall Street. Well, would a Medicare for all health care system be expensive? Yes, it would. But while providing comprehensive health care for all, no more out-of-pocket expenses, no more premiums, no more deductibles, it would be significantly less expensive than our current dysfunctional system. Now, why? Why would that be the case? Well, because it would eliminate an enormous amount of the bureaucracy, profiteering, administrative costs, and misplaced priorities inherent in our current for-profit system. The function of the current system is to make profits.
It was not trying to let me join.
The drug companies.
That's weird.
That's what this system is about.
Yeah.
And built into that system,
It said you weren't live for a second there.
for quality and inexpensive care.
Well, I had to restart it too, but
Yeah, I
on top of
restarted
that,
mine.
I am still waiting for Fox News. Them never took them this long.
And I'm looking for my trailer, but I can't find it anywhere.
Oh, the one you got to pick up.
Yeah, because they're done with it. See, I see this trailer, but I don't think that's my trailer. How will I know if it's my trailer?
Oh my goodness, is it raining?
Yeah.
You being
You're a
safe?
wizard. I'm trying to be.
Just gonna try. Get in the box, Ross. Can you click on the link? When did it start working for you?
Yeah.
It should work for you too.
It didn't work for a while, and then it finally worked. I don't know what was going on.
You know what's weird? Even the other one is taking forever. Where Trump will go to the football game. People are slacking.
Yeah, for real.
Can't be having slackers.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to park because I can't find anybody either. And then when somebody comes around, then I'll be like, yeah, I don't know where my trailer is. Maybe they'll let me park here overnight, hopefully. Because wherever they put my trailer is probably somewhere where it can stay overnight.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think of is maybe I put in the wrong trailer number.
Well, that ain't good.
Yeah. But no, actually, I know that that wasn't my trailer because I know that I had 4091.
Yeah, here's the beaver moon. Those are
Oh, we
the
get to
two-
see it.
Monster map.
That's a kid show. Just wait 1 minute. It's supposed to turn. That's how. Oh, here we go. That's a commercial. It's really get you.
Yeah, for real.
And this is called a beaver. So pretty much how you explained it. It's pretty much the beaver.
Wait, turn the video audio down a little bit.
Huh?
Turn the audio for the beaver moon down a little bit.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. No. Actually, when was this video? This was 3 days ago.
Oh, we missed it. We can still watch it and pretend that it's live.
This. Is there one for every month?
Yeah, I think so. Right? Maybe not like a beaver moon, but a full moon.
It's crazy. A beaver moon. You would have thumped it.
Who would have thought it?
Who even says that anymore?
You?
Okay, what was my other one that I said?
He said, "Don't be stupid."
Don't be stupid.
Look, I was on the game earlier with my brother, and he sits there, and I get knocked, and he's sitting there like looting up. And I told him, I was like, "Don't be stupid." It's like, go rest me.
It's like, you did not just say that to me. It's like, yes, I did. What you gonna do about it? I'm gonna have a shirt that says that.
Yeah. When you get famous, you can put merch on there, and it'd be "Don't be stupid."
Be safe.
Be safe.
I'll smother you. Watch, most people will buy. Don't be stupid. Be
Mhm.
smart. Don't be.
We just love the rain, don't we?
No, I do not.
That's why you predicted it.
Huh?
I said that's why you predicted it, because you wanted it to rain.
Oh, finally! You guys are late. I'm calling corporate. Not cool. All right. Hopefully this ain't gonna be too loud. Wanna not go that girl? Are you talking about me? It's weird because my volume is a little off. What's that sound?
Standing for the invocation, delivered by Chaplain of the Marine Corps, Rear Admiral Carrie H. Chaplain Corps.
I invite you to pray with me. Almighty God, in whom 1,000 years is but a day, help us see these 2.5 centuries as a Marine Corps in light of your eternal purpose. O Lord, you desire that all men be free, that all humanity choose the path of peace, and that all nations bend with the arc of justice. But in a fallen world, these things cannot be. O God, where your ways are rejected, where innocence is threatened, and where evil lies in wait for the upright in heart, you call Marines to give an answer. Their code is honor, their strength is their faith, their purpose is swift, to bring justice to any who would threaten freedom and a cherished way of life. As we renew our pledge to the Eagle, Globe, and Anchor, help us remind the world again that there is no greater friend and no worse enemy than a U.S. Marine. Bless us, O God, that all Marines in every clime and place might kindle afresh that love for country, faith in your goodness, and virtue in their conduct that sets us apart. Forbid any spirit that would sully our character or cause us to sell our birthright. May we be proud of our service, humble when praised, and quick to the fight, trusting not in our own strength, but in your mighty Spirit, who trains our hands for battle and grants us the courage to be more than conquerors through you who love us. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Is that an actual bell?
Say what?
Is that an actual bell?
If you would
Yeah.
direct your attention to the right of the stage, you will find an illuminated table that has been prepared in honor of our fallen comrades. It symbolizes the valiant sacrifices of our Marine Corps Navy team. Tonight, we pay special tribute to the members of our Marine Corps family who have been taken from us. Their sacrifices and the sacrifices of their families help preserve our nation's freedom and enable millions of our citizens to enjoy the American dream. We stand free today because of them. Ladies and gentlemen, please join in a moment of silence as we pause to honor those brave men and women who have given their lives in the service of our country. Thank you. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, a message from the Commandant and Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps.
Since the birth of the Corps, we have answered the call. Through every battle, every climb, in every place. No matter the odds, no matter the obstacle. We adapt, we overcome, and close with and destroy the enemy. We know the future will not be the same, but the one thing we know will always remain is the Marine.
You said what?
They didn't even allow us to watch it.
Serving in every Navy yard, naval station, and guarding every naval activity everywhere in the world.
Oh my goodness.
I visited a great many of those places. Everywhere I heard expressions of goodwill towards the Marine. Everywhere I observed the friendly relations existing between the people and the Marine.
For 2.5 centuries, we have shouldered the responsibility of freedom on behalf of our nation. Every battle fought, every sacrifice made has been etched into our legacy.
We're Marines. We always find a way to work things out. No matter what happens anywhere, we can make something happen that'll turn the tide of battle.
We are that adaptable to whatever the situation is. We trust our corporals with more responsibility, our lieutenants with more responsibility, our lieutenant colonels with more responsibility than any other branch of service, because we do more with less. There's no other branch that can do that.
It's by far the greatest institution still in my mind on the face of the planet, because not everybody can be a Marine. You have to earn the Eagle, Globe, and Anchor. And I think that's what attracts the type of people that the Marine Corps has.
Ross, why do you think that?
Earned the Eagle, Globe, and Anchor. There's a responsibility that stands the test of time. To the
Ross
Marines
said, I think they messed up the healthcare system 15 years ago.
We don't join the Marine Corps. We are the Marine Corps. Core of our being is that we're convinced we're the best fighting force in the world.
He was in office 15
And the truth is, we are.
I know 8 years ago,
Obama is
Obama.
so strong just because of the way we're trained. We have a very specific niche culture of, greatness, our heritage, our warrior ethos. I think all those things, separate us, and we find them in each other.
You may have a reason why you join, but there's a reason why you stay. You stay because of everything you're learning about how to be a warrior, how to maintain those warrior ethics, so that when that bomb goes off, you're ready to do your part.
As Marines, our warrior mindset is something that can never be defeated. For 250 years, the Marine Corps has been successful because that's the only option. Success is all we know.
The character of war has and will continue to change. We have adapted, evolved, and innovated, but our warrior spirit remains consistent.
The nature of war is taking something that somebody else has that you want, and it's never changed, probably never will change. The character of war, however, has changed a lot. World War II, we used ships, planes, bombs. All the way to today, we use, as you can tell by the news, we use ships, planes, bombs. We just have a lot better technology.
I don't know that one battlefield's ever been the same for any generation. The types of war, the ways of war, all that is constantly going to be changing. What's going to decide our next and our future wars is not going to be the technology, it's not going to be money, it's going to be the level of the belief of our people, of what they believe in, and the standards that they hold themselves to.
We are more lethal, more capable, and more ready than ever, while grounded in the traditions that made us who we are. We will not win the next fight on platforms alone. It is the Marine who will break the will of the enemy.
As Marines, I believe the most powerful aspect of our training and such an important part of who we are, holding on to that history that came before us. The Marine Corps is lethal because of our willingness and our eagerness to take the fight to the enemy in any crime or place and win those battles, sometimes at any cost.
Our history is not only a story of battles won, it is a story of people, of commitment, of family. An unbreakable bond that transcends ranks and lasts a lifetime.
I think the only way to honor them is to live a life that's worthy of their sacrifices. And the only way that you can do that is by going out and being the best that you can be. By going out and by still upholding those standards as a Marine, by celebrating them, by telling their stories and giving the next generation some legacy to live up to.
Cream rises to the top. And that's what we have in the Marine Corps today. The Marine Corps is the operational Marine Corps. But there's another aspect of the Marine Corps. It's the former Marines.
They didn't even put the subtitles so I could use them.
Yeah.
Or former active duty.
It says
who are out there in all walks of life.
Yeah, caption unavailable.
Probably because
It's
it's live.
amazing when you think of it.
Huh?
It's probably because it's live.
There's a lot of them that would do that.
Have it.
They just decided to choose to turn it off.
Being as Irvis
family, it's hard for them to complete their job. So again, it's so important for military families and Marine Corps families to understand that their role and the role that they play in supporting their loved one while serving is just as important.
For 250 years, we have proven there is no better friend and no worse enemy than a U.S. Marine.
For those people who wish evil upon the greater good, David Bellavia said it best. Somebody else will raise your children.
To the enemies of our nation, don't get comfortable. Whether you're in the air, at sea, or on the ground. We adapt. We always have, and we always will.
I'm gonna mute myself for a second.
Mano a mano, and you turn us loose.
I'm gonna mute myself for a second.
Oh, it's okay.
I can promise you this. You're not going to survive.
From our first amphibious landing in Nassau to the black sands of Iwo Jima to urban combat in Fallujah, our Corps has come a long way since Samuel Nichols first took command of 2 battalions at Tun Tavern. Though weapons, platforms, and technology continue to evolve, our individual Marines' grit, discipline, resolve remain our decisive advantage.
For 2.5 centuries, Marines have preserved our legacy as America's premier expeditionary force. Because we are forward, ready, and lethal. From the moment a Marine earns their Eagle Globe and Anchor, they inherit a rich tradition of honor, courage, and commitment. A legacy that is etched on our souls forever. Our history is one of winning our nation's battle. And make no mistake, we will be called to fight again. We will be ready, and we will win.
Since our foundation, we have fought in every climb and place, upholding our oath and preserving who we are, the few and the proud. But we cannot break stride. We must continue to train for the next fight, because victory will go to those who seize the initiative, impose their will, and never yield. The pursuit of excellence in the profession of arms is our heritage, forged by an unbreakable fighting spirit. The memorial behind us stands as a testament to that fact. We stand on the shoulders of the giants that came before us. We must not fail them. The challenge is on all of us every day to uphold the standard that the title Marine demands.
Happy 250th birthday, Marines. Semper Fidelis.
ceremony with a performance by the United States Marine Drum and Bugle Corps. Formed in 1934 and known as the Commandant's Own, the unit celebrates more than 90 years of marching and musical excellence while carrying the distinction of being the only drum and bugle corps currently serving in the United States Armed Forces.
Hey, I'm looking for my trailer.
The timeless classic made famous by the Andrews Sisters as they entertained countless American troops during
Hey,
World
I'm
War
looking
II.
for my trailer.
Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy.
It's
Under the direction of Captain
4091.
Courtney Lawrence, Marine Barracks, Washington, D.C. is proud to present the Commandant's Own United States Marine Drum and Bugle Corps. We'll close with a musical tribute to this great nation, America the Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, honored and distinguished guests, friends and fellow Marines, welcome and happy birthday. This evening we have gathered to celebrate the founding of our Marine Corps and to pay tribute to the few good men and women, as well as the silent regiments of yesteryear, who shaped our Corps' proud history.
I'll be right back, guys, okay?
We hope
Can
our
you still hear me?
guests will sense the tremendous pride we Marines feel tonight as we collectively
Okay, you can still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear. Well, actually, wait. I turned your thing down so in case if you didn't want people hearing you. Okay, now talk.
Alright, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that guy back there is really rude.
Yeah. I want to keep playing this. If anybody says anything in the chat, just
reply to them.
Yeah.
On
I'll be right
250
back, guys.
years of heritage
I'm not going to put the
and
thing
proudly
right
look
back
to the
because I want you guys to see
future
the
of our
screen.
Marine Corps.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the back of the ballroom. For 250 years, United States Marines have set standards and exceeded expectations. Excellence and precision are at the core of our profession and daily life. The Marines staged across the back of the ballroom represent this legacy. The uniform and weapons have changed, but the ethos has stayed the same, battle-proven for 2.5 centuries. We stand on the shoulders of the giants who once wore these uniforms, and Marines will remain always faithful for the next 250 years and beyond. Ladies and gentlemen, our host for this evening's celebration is the Commandant of the Marine Corps, General Eric M. Smith. Tonight's guest of honor is the Vice President of the United States, the Honorable J.D. Vance. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for honors to Vice President J.D. Vance. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the presentation of the colors. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to introduce the baritone vocalist of the President's Own United States Marine Band, Master Gunnery Sergeant Kevin Benier, who will sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
What's going on here?
Hi.
Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Excellent. Where are you? I can't see you.
I'm right here.
I know, but I don't know what's going on here.
Wolf, are you able to see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
Is this your first time using this?
Yes, yes, ma'am. I just see like me and then your stream about. Oh, wait, there you are. Okay, I see now. There you go. We're good. Interesting.
But the middle one, he's a wolf.
Wolf?
Yeah, or you can call him Alpha, you know.
Alpha. Oh, yeah. What's up, Wolf? How you doing, brother?
Good. You doing all right?
I'm doing wonderful, yeah.
Alrighty, guys, let's keep watching this.
What the hell are you even watching? What is this?
It's the Marine Ball. It's their
The Marine Ball.
250th birthday.
Oh, shit. That's a big event then.
It was either that or watching Trump at the football game. They were going to
I voted the football game, but you know.
How do you feel about you?
No, I would actually have to re-find it because
No, spaghetti-o. Hold on, I think I gotta change my orientation. Like everything's so small.
yeah, you can do a lot on your end.
All right, boom. There you go. Uh-oh.
Let me see.
No, that didn't work.
Favorites.
Settings. Uh-oh. That didn't work. Uh-oh, I flipped my camera. What the hell? Shit's interesting. What the hell? Video. What? There you go. Get some fun. Me again. If I do this. Nope. That doesn't work either.
Please be seated.
That looks so small.
You do?
Yeah, I just see like it looks weird on my end. Like I think like I want like the guest boxes to be like way bigger, but I don't know what to do here.
On November 1st, 1921, John A. Lejeune, 13th Commandant of the Marine Corps, directed that a reminder of the honorable service of the Corps be published by every command to all Marines throughout the globe on the birthday of the Corps. Since that day, the men and women of our Corps have continued to distinguish themselves on many battlefields and foreign shores, in war and peace. On this birthday of the Corps, therefore, in recognition of the will of the 13th Commandant, a reminder of the Corps' honorable service is published as follows.
On November 10th, 1775, a Corps of Marines was created by a resolution of the Continental Congress. Since that date, many thousand men have borne the name Marine. In memory of them, it is fitting that we who are Marines should commemorate the birthday of our Corps by calling to mind the glories of its long and illustrious history. The record of our Corps is one which will bear comparison with that of the most famous military organizations in the world's history. During 90 of the 146 years of its existence, the Marine Corps has been in action against the nation's foes. From the Battle of Trenton to the Argonne, Marines have won foremost honors in war and in the long eras of tranquility at home. Generation after generation of Marines have grown gray in war in both hemispheres and in every corner of the 7 seas, so that our country and its citizens might enjoy peace and security. In every battle and skirmish since the birth of our Corps, Marines have acquitted themselves with the greatest distinction, winning new honors on each occasion until the term Marine has come to signify all that is highest in military efficiency and soldierly virtue. This high name of distinction and soldierly repute, we who are Marines today have received from those who preceded us in the Corps. With it, we have also received from them the eternal spirit, which has animated our Corps from generation to generation, and has been the distinguishing mark of the Marines in every age. So
Hoorah! Time for fire or die. I think Marines are so cool.
The timeless message of our 13th Commandant has left its mark in the hearts and minds of all Marines, past and present. By deed and act, from Bellwood to the Argonne, from Guadalcanal to Iwo Jima, from Incheon to the Korean Armistice, from the hard fights in Vietnam to Desert Shield and Desert Storm, to this century's longest wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, and in hundreds of other places where Marines have distinguished themselves, Marines have continued to epitomize those qualities which are their legacy. The success which the men and women who have earned the title Marine have achieved in combat and the faith they have borne in peace will endure forever. The commandants and our many friends have added their hearty praise and congratulations on this, our 250th birthday.
Hoorah. Stop. Even like though I'm Canadian, I always wanted to be a Marine.
One tradition of the Marine birthday
is
the
so
King's
sick.
ceremony.
They're so sick.
Yeah, they are. They're amazing.
And I love like suiting up too.
Did you pick up your load, Wolf?
No, I'm empty right now.
He's empty.
I'm just going to the truck stop.
There you go. Are you like you have like certain hours? What's up?
He literally found a sign going to one of the places, and it literally says, "Be safe."
Oh yeah.
That's literally
That's what it is. Her sign.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
So Alpha, you're just like your day is done kind of deal. Like you already driven your hours for today.
Yeah, I actually only drove like 200 miles today, but it was, the weekend's pretty slow.
I got you. So like,
it's right.
Do they limit you to like how many hours for how many kilometers or miles you're driving, or like how many hours you're driving?
Yes, hours. It's not kilometers.
Got you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's it. How long you been hauling and trucking for?
3 years.
3 years. Rock on. Yeah. You love it or what?
Oh yeah. The first 2 years were miserable. The second, now it's so nice.
I got you. If you don't mind me asking, how young are you?
26.
26. Got you. Are you? Do you have like a partner at home at all, or you just?
No, I just pretty much drive.
I got you. Yeah, I think to be like a trucker, like you're away so much, and like to have a family, it's tough on them. It's tough on you. So I think like being a trucker at your age is like perfect. You can make so much money.
Yeah. I've made a lot less money when I did have a partner.
No, of course. That's how it works. That's how it works, brother.
Alrighty, boys. Let's watch this.
Hey, nah. It's all good.
Wait, is that an eagle?
What's that?
Is that an eagle cake?
An eagle? It looks
that
like
would
it.
Be so cool.
Is that literally an eagle cake?
Yes.
How come they have
It looks like
birds?
There's an eagle there.
That would have been really amazing having it like forward or weak and
yeah.
I don't want to see his butt.
I think they'll flip it around, or they presented it before or something.
I feel sorry for someone who gets that end of the cake.
I take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take it too.
Like a cake like that, that's so hard to eat. Like I wouldn't even want to eat it because it looks so cool.
Exactly, it's the feathers even made from. Like
yeah, probably like fondant or something like that. Sugar.
That takes more than an hour. That takes several hours.
That's like
I don't have patience.
Half a day. That's like baking and art at the same time. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's magnificent how they do that.
Mm-hmm. Like I made some steak earlier, and I just made it for myself. But I plated it all really nice too. I had some steak, had my rice, had my corn and broccoli on top. Took a couple of pictures. It's like presentation is really sweet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Even when you're feeding yourself, it's still important.
Exactly. I don't know where I got it from. Probably when my first job was at I was in front of a house in a restaurant, and like I'd always go to the back and like cook too. So I'm like, I gotta make it look nice.
You know, they're doing an awful job with presenting all this. The cameraman, not the Marines. I respect the Marines.
Maybe they're gonna turn it around because they're carrying it right now.
They have to turn it around. They have to.
The Eagles ball. Please don't drop that.
No, they're not. They won't. They're Marines.
Yeah.
That's actually a nifty table.
They won't even. I wouldn't even want to eat that thing. Are you kidding me? It's like a whole battle scene. It looks like.
And what?
Damn.
I see your message. Okay. I don't know if this working.
Marine Corps, 250 years. Holy shit, 250 years.
Yeah.
Hoorah.
I don't think the sound on my end. I think it's on their end. This is too low. And I got my computer at 100.
Maybe turn your device up or something. I don't know.
At first, it was really loud.
Yeah.
I have it up to 100 though, like both. Why is this so low?
I'm not sure. Maybe like check go to video settings or something.
It's on phones, audio, speaker.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess something up though.
I know. And you're on your computer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe turn your volume down. Maybe it's picking up you speaking and it prioritizes that. I don't know.
That could be true.
I want to try to play something else to see if it's loud. Maybe it's them. In 1 minute.
I'm about to go get some dinner, by the way.
What are you gonna get?
I don't know. It says that they have a kitchen here. It doesn't necessarily say what they have in the kitchen. I wish they had better options.
At the truck stop or what?
Yeah.
I got you.
Mexican.
Yeah.
Get some Mexican.
It's a Mexican.
I could DoorDash.
Yeah, it's on their end.
Yeah. It's yeah. DoorDash, yo, Alpha, do you have in your truck, do you sleep in that thing or
oh yeah.
Do you have a cab? Yeah. Nice. Do you have food and stuff you can make too and a fridge?
Yeah. I have steaks in the freezer.
Whoa.
Fridges, okay? At first he didn't even make his bed.
Hey, that was one time.
No.
Yeah, you got called out. You got called out, my boy.
I said you don't really make it often.
Alright, that's true.
And it's your bed.
Called out.
Oh, you should tell him what I told you about the windshield, what I would do.
Yeah, she said she's gonna climb out the window while I'm driving and clean it.
No.
Because I always keep my window dirty.
Yo, come on, bro. Alpha, I would do that too.
Well, the thing is you could clean it, and then 100 miles later, you just hit 1,000 bugs, and so it's dirty again.
But still, though, the practice is keep it clean. Hey, for me, I don't hear nothing.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Huh?
Yes. Well, somebody joined.
Yeah, it's wrong.
Ross.
He's used it before. Are you? I don't hear him. Do you guys hear him?
I heard him for a bit.
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can hear him. I can't see him though.
Let me see if I can raise his thing up. All right.
There you go. Now I see it. I see it.
Yeah.
How you doing, brother?
How's everybody?
Fantastic. How are you?
I'm good.
Excellent.
Okay, everybody.
What's your name?
Volume up. Okay. The one beside me, he's Wolf. He might.
Alpha.
Yeah, he
Wolf's in the truck.
he might as well be Alpha.
Sure. It's
All right.
Alpha. I like Alpha. I like Alpha.
All right. Nice to meet you, Wolf.
And then Jay.
What's going on?
Nice to meet you, Jay.
Nice to meet you, my friend.
Raina, how are you?
I'm okay. Just watching the Marines.
What's your name, brother?
Huh?
I'm Ross.
You're
I'm
what?
sorry.
Ross? Nice to meet you, Ross.
He's a farmer.
He's a farmer.
He works with animals, pigs, cows, sheep.
Mm-hmm.
Do you use the app Farmers Only?
Farmers Only.
Oh, wait, how's Mary and her pregnancy?
She's getting there.
My Mary. I love my Mary.
She's getting there.
Are you going to buy her?
I'm trying to. We'll see how things work.
How about the white cow?
Oh, that white cow's a boy.
That white bull.
He's a boy. He's a boy. I'm sorry. I should have told you that.
Ross.
At least she didn't try to milk him.
You'd know. I think you'd know right away.
Be like that movie. What's that bowling movie called? Is it Kingpin?
Yeah.
Is that right?
I have to look this up. King what?
Kingpin.
Is it Kingpin?
I'm not sure. Yeah, Kingpin, 1996, Milk in the Bowl.
Roy Munson? Yeah.
Actual movie called The Bull, though.
Yeah, I hope you don't. I got up and up. Oh, Woody Harrelson's in it.
That's a
I'm
classic.
hungry. I'm gonna rejoin when I get food.
All right, brother. Ciao. Take care.
You be safe.
Take care, Wolf.
Uh-oh, what happened here? Oh. Close for a bit. Ooh, qualifying.
Yeah, they got really low.
But I'm gonna wing it here in front of the vice president.
Is there like
What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna tell.
if you like hover over like the volume, like is there like a slider?
But it boils down
Like on like the video?
of being a Marine. I was the battalion commander for 1st Battalion, 5th Marines in 2005
You hear that?
in a city called Ramadi.
Yeah, it's good now.
Was in the heart of
I can hear it.
insurgency.
Yeah.
And we were taking daily casualties.
Why did it switch it from headphones?
Stay on gunfight.
Because I had to switch it back to speakers.
I had 2 twin brothers in my battalion.
Well, that's what it does sometimes.
Jesse,
It has like a preference.
and they were both.
Holy, that guy's decorated. Look how much medals that is.
And one night I was at the government center in the center of Ramadi. I heard a very large explosion. And one of our Humvees had been hit by an IED, and a couple Marines had been killed. Actually, all 5 Marines in the vehicle were killed. One of them was Corporal Jaime, Jesse Jaime. And so I told his brother, after we got the bodies off the battlefield, I went down to the government center and picked up his brother, Joel, and I brought him back to Camp Ramadi. And I was
So he's feeling it.
I was a young battalion
He's feeling this.
Again, we were taking daily casualties. And as the body was taken on to the helicopter that was going to fly him back to Camp Fallujah, to the mortuary, and then fly them on back to Las Vegas. I took his brother out there in my Humvee, and I said,
There you are.
Corporal Jaime, I don't know what to say to you right now.
It's not my
He looked me dead in the eye, and he said, sir, it's been my privilege to serve in this battalion. And he boarded a helicopter
and he flew his dead brother's body home to Las Vegas. I don't know where we get the likes of Corporal Jaime. I don't think we deserve them. But the truth is, for our adversaries,
Let me switch this because there's another stream. It's a little bit better.
And again, I've committed the ultimate foul because I haven't said
Good, you Vance.
all of our VIP tonight, but everyone here is a VIP. And so we have U.S. senators here tonight. We have distinguished visitors, distinguished guests. We've got too many tonight. Yeah, the former ACMAC, now the Vice Chairman of the Joint Chiefs, Christopher Mo Mahoney.
There you go. That sounds pretty loud now.
We have senators from the states of Montana.
It's loud, yeah.
From the great state of Indiana. We've got the Honorable Stephen Daines. We've got the Honorable Dan Sullivan, U.S. Senator from the great state of Alaska and a veteran Marine himself. Again, the list goes on.
Yeah,
We've got Ambassador
good.
Sean O'Neill, Ambassador Designate to Thailand. The Honorable Hung Cao, Undersecretary of the Navy. General Dave Berger, former Commandant of the Marine Corps. And I'll end with this one. We got Sergeant Dakota Meyer, Medal of Honor recipient. We're all honored by your presence here today. So again, I'm going to skip my prepared remarks because I think the Corporal Jaime story, that epitomizes everything you need to know about our Marine Corps. And it epitomizes everything that is good about our Marine Corps. And it epitomizes everything that our adversaries need to understand about our Marine Corps. Because if you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Hoorah!
And there's a saying, again, that nobody likes to fight, but somebody has to know how. But Marines do know how, and they do like to fight. They do like to fight.
Yeah.
So Marines, on this, your 250th day, I wish you a happy birthday. I wish you 250 more. And I hope that we don't have to deal with any more Corporal Jaimes, but I'm afraid that we're going to. And I'm going to depend upon all of you, the leaders of this Corps, to have the mental, moral, and physical courage to do what is required when the time comes. When the time comes to stick a bayonet in our adversary's chest, I'm going to depend upon you to do it. And I know you will. And I know you can. Because we've been doing it for 250 years.
We're going to do it for 250 more.
For another X thousand years. Because there's no end in sight to this Marine Corps. It is the biggest, baddest, most war-fighting organization on the face of the planet. It is all about lethality. It's all about war fighting. That's all we do. That's who we are. That's what we do. We war fight. We're Marines. That's all we do. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to get off the stage and I am going to simply introduce our guest of honor tonight, the Vice President of the United States, the Honorable J.D. Vance, a veteran Marine. Hoorah.
Hoorah! Hoorah! Get me fired up. Something about Marines just get me fired up. Hoorah!
I can't wait to do it for you. I'm so proud of you.
Got that. I'm not American, but I respect them.
Thank you, Marines. It's great to be with you tonight. I want to thank our great Commandant, General Smith. Thank you so much for everything you do for our Marine Corps. Let me ask you all, how we doing, Marines?
USMC Eric Smith.
That was pretty good.
Hey there, right.
Marines? That was better. That was better. Well, I figured I'd just stand up here and tell a lot of stories
That guy
about
is
the Marine
like,
Corps, because what
holy
else
shit.
should we do when we're among friends on the 250th birthday of the United States
Bronze
Marine
Star,
Corps that
Purple
talk
Heart.
about the incredible stories that make our Corps
Oh,
great.
yeah.
And I'm so proud to be here. I'm so proud to be the first Vice President of the United States to have been a United States Marine. I'm proud to have so many of my dear friends from my own time in the United States Marine Corps, and I was joking with some of them earlier. We were at a reception with
Only
generals
2
and
vice
colonels
presidents
and
have served in
magistrates and
military.
noblemen, and I thought to myself
Thomas
that
Jefferson.
when we were at our last
He's
Marine
not
Corps
the only vice
ball,
president who
we were
served.
drinking Jim Beam 8 stars with a bunch of corporals and lance corporals and sergeants. And now we're drinking fine wine with the Commandant of the Marine Corps. We've come pretty far, my friends. It's good to see you all. But the thing I love about the Marine Corps is that for 41 years, for the entire time that I have had the Marine Corps in the back of my mind, since I stepped foot on those yellow footprints in Parris Island, I was a 19-year-old kid. That entire time, the Marine Corps has kept me honest, and even tonight, the Marine Corps has kept me honest, because you saw our guest of honor, that incredible Iwo Jima veteran. Corporal, it's such an honor to be with you. And I was shaking his hand earlier and spending some time with him, and I said, "Sir, if you need to lean on me, if you need to grab onto me, please feel free to do so." And he said, "If you need to grab onto me, feel free to do so." And then I shook the hand of his fellow Iwo Jima veteran, because we have a corpsman here who served in Iwo Jima. And how much, Marines, do we love our corpsmen who keep us safe? We know that to our corpsmen there is no illness so severe, no malady so significant that it cannot be cleared by 2 Motrin and a fresh pair of socks. But I shook the hand of this corpsman who's probably close to 100 years old. And he said, you know, we talked for a little bit, we chatted for a little bit. He said, you know, you have a very nice personality. And I'm a vain politician just like all the rest of them, and I really appreciated that. And then he said, what the hell is up with that beard? And I thought to myself, I'm the Vice President of the United States, and this guy is busting my balls for having a beard. But that, my friends, is what the Marine Corps does, whether we're a young Marine or an old Marine, whether we're a Lance Corporal born in 2006 or a veteran of Iwo Jima. The Marine Corps keeps us honest, because it is the proudest organization of warfighters in the world, and we are proud to celebrate its 250th birthday. I got this great big speech here. I could talk about Dan Daly. I could talk about Chesty Puller. I could talk about John Basilone. I could talk about all of the incredible Marines. I could talk about my friends, some of whom came home from Iraq or Afghanistan, and a couple of whom didn't. We know that the reason why this organization is so special is fundamentally because we take the very best young Americans, we turn them into something even better, which is United States Marines, and we go and ask them, even when they're teenagers, even when they're not even old enough, some of them, to drink, we go and ask them to do the hardest thing in the world, which is to fight our nation's battles and to represent the United States all over the world in the proudest and most profound way possible. And I'm proud to tell you this evening that tonight, as we celebrate at the Commandant's birthday ball, from the young Marines to the old Marines, I, as your Vice President, am proud of you, and we're going to keep on winning America's wars for the next 250 years after this.
Yeah.
Now, I remember when my cousin Rachel, she's my older cousin, my grandmother's eldest grandchild, when she encouraged me to enlist in the United States Marine Corps, and at the time it sounded like the craziest idea I had ever heard. I couldn't run a mile, much less 3, and I never thought to myself that I could join the military, but I'm telling you, that the confidence the Marine Corps gave me, the trajectory that it set me on has started, again, from those yellow footprints in Parris Island, led me directly from where I was then to where I stand today. And it wasn't always an easy journey, of course, these things never are, but I remember, for example, my very first Marine Corps birthday as a young recruit in Parris Island. I went to boot camp in September of 2003, and so, of course, my first Marine Corps birthday was in Parris Island. Now, I'll tell you a little story. At the time, I thought that I was deathly allergic to shellfish.
Spark something beautiful.
How old JD Vance? Do you know, Reina?
JD.
How old JD Vance?
JD Vance is.
Not touch shellfish.
I have this
thought it was the
Wikipedia
thing that
page
was
on
going to
here.
kill me. And so on November the 10th in Parris Island, South Carolina, I was sitting there and they served steak and lobster.
He's 41.
Y'all were recruits. You know how hungry
Really?
young
Wow.
recruits get?
Yeah, he served in the military for 4 years
I could be hungry.
as like a journalist, and he was like, he went to Iraq. I said, I'm not a non-combative person, so like he was never
And the very worst thing that's
on.
probably going to happen to me is a
Maybe he was on the front
I get
lines,
to sleep in tomorrow.
but
okay.
And so what did my
I don't
dumplings
know.
do? I ate the lobster, and I was fine, and I haven't been allergic to
Pretty
shellfish
cool.
ever since. So one of the great things the Marine Corps can do is it can apparently cure a shellfish allergy. There are so many things I'm proud of about this Corps. One of the things I'm proud of is that the attitude and the life of service continues from the people who become generals in our Marine Corps to sergeant majors in our Marine Corps to the people who get out and lead in the civilian world. My dear friend Dave Warrington is here, the White House counsel. I'm going to embarrass Dave a little bit because though he's one of the most important people in our White House, a brilliant lawyer, a very proud Marine. I didn't know until tonight that young David, his son, is a captain of Marines, and he's here with us tonight. So let's give it up for a family of service. There he is.
he got to the rank of corporal.
Going to embarrass my friend a little bit, and of course you all know that, you know, when you get around soldiers and sailors and airmen, we like to poke fun at each other. And I was talking to an Army colonel in the White House not too long ago, and I said, Colonel, you know what they call a soldier with an IQ of 80? And he said,
A soldier.
"What, sir?" And I said, they call him a colonel. And he chuckled. And then he said, you know what they call a Marine with an IQ of 60? I said, what's that, Colonel? He said, the Vice President of the United States.
It's a pretty big flex. He's not the first vice president to be in the Marines. He's the second.
Siberia on diplomatic duty, so.
Huh?
He is the second Marine Corps to be vice president. He's not the first, like he said he was. I'm just fact checking him.
I didn't realize he was that young.
In the West Wing, but
yeah, young buck, man. Very young. August 2nd, he was born.
Unfortunately, I get the final say. That's one of the good things about this job. But let me just say, first of all, from our Department of War Secretary, Pete Hegseth, a great soldier, but a person I know who loves the Marines deeply, and of course from the President of the United States. They are proud of you. They know that the United States Marine Corps is the greatest weapon the political leadership of this country has. And when you hear this phrase, peace through strength, we are fighting for peace every single day in the White House, every single day in the Oval Office. We achieve peace because you, the Marine Corps, are our strength, and we won't forget it, and we never have. Thank you, Marines. And I know we're going to do a little toast with a commandant here, but I just want to say something else, because there are two things that your political leadership cares a great deal about. I have to put on my vice president hat and tell you about it, because one of the mistakes that I think we made over the past 40 years, over my entire life, and let's be honest, it was Democrats and Republicans, this is not even a partisan point, is that we were too willing to send our Marines and our soldiers and everybody else to war without giving you clear guidance about what you needed to do and clear guidelines for when you would come home. And that is one thing the President of the United States and everybody in the White House, we promise we will never do. When we send you off to fight our nation's battles, we will do it with full confidence. We will give you the knowledge and the tools you need to win, and we will make it clear that your job is to kick the enemy's ass and come back home safely. That is our sacred promise from the President of the United States on down. That's what we owe every single one of you, is a clear mission and a clear promise that when you do that mission, you're going to come home safely. That's the first point that I want to make. And I want to make a second point, because we live in an era of technology. You saw it in that incredible video. I forget who even said it, but he said, you know, in World War II, we had planes, we had boats, we had tanks, and we had Marines, and here we are in 2025, 80 years later, and we still got tanks, we got boats, we got airplanes, and we got United States Marines. But let's be honest, we all know the battlefield has changed in an incredible and profound way. We've got technology that would have been inconceivable even when I was a little kid is now driving the face of the modern battlefield. We got cybersecurity, we got satellites in space, we got artificial intelligence, we've got all this incredible technology. And of course, the United States is the most significant leader of technology. But I happen to believe that the most important warfighting technology is not a new airplane. The most important warfighting technology is not artificial intelligence or anything on a computer. The most important warfighting technology is a well-trained and well-armed United States Marine, and we won't forget it.
I think I'm searching it up. I think
So
JD Vance is like he's
at the age of 250.
Oh, he paused it. I think JD Vance is the second or third youngest vice president. There's a guy who's 36. John C. Breckinridge, and that was like 1821. Holy shit. And then there was Richard Nixon. He was 40 years old and 11 days. And that's 1913. And then it's him. At 40 years.
Not a single one of you looks older than 249. You look pretty good out there. This is a good-looking crowd. But I just want to say that everything the Marine Corps has done for me, the Marine Corps gave me great training. It gave me a sense of purpose. It gave me lifelong friends that across the political spectrum, just in the table of people that were dear friends of mine during the United States my own Marine Corps service. We've got radical leftists and radical right-wingers, and we're all dear friends because we all bleed the same Marine Corps green. The Marine Corps has done a lot for me. The Marine Corps has done more for me than I can possibly repay. But the thing that I promise, so long as I have the honor of being your vice president, is that I will continue to honor the United States Marine Corps. I will continue to remember that you are the most profound warfighting technology that exists on the planet Earth, and I will fight every single day on this 250th birthday of the United States Marines to make sure that the next 250 years is just as damn proud as the first 250. Happy birthday, Marines. It's an honor to be with you.
Ooh, wow. Get me hyped up.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join Vice President J.D. Vance as he offers a toast in honor of the 250th birthday of the United States Marine Corps.
All right, Marines, I'm going to keep this simple and keep this sweet because I'm the last thing standing between you and a very delicious glass of champagne. But let's raise our glass from Chesty Puller to everybody else for every Marine who came home and every Marine who didn't. Here's to 250 more years of our glorious Marine Corps. God bless you. Great.
Wait.
Hoorah!
Yeah, that's it.
Simplify or die.
I didn't realize JD was 41. That's
Yeah,
unreal.
he's a young guy, young buck.
You didn't? I thought it was in his 30s.
I figured he is about my age, but
Yeah, he's the third youngest vice president. I think that's pretty
Yeah.
badass. Pretty badass.
So the animals are good?
yeah, most part. There's been a few problems, but
Mm-hmm.
I
No.
think we'll get it taken care of. I hope.
Mm-hmm.
I pray so.
Well, I hope so too.
Just waiting to see what kind of happens.
Looks like you grew up weird.
It's about well, I haven't shaved for 2 weeks, I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you're growing it out. Okay, winter's here. You need to keep your face warm.
Uh-huh.
It's supposed
Yeah,
to get cold. Weird.
I got my first snowfall last night, and then I just got my hair cut too, so I'm just like, it's
Oh,
fucking
you
cold. Thank you. Yeah.
look nice.
Is it Ross? Is it Ross, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm from Canada, so it's gonna be cold, and it's getting cold right now. So shit.
You said,
Winter's here. What's up?
said the area that you live in is the coldest, right?
Me, it is one of the coldest climates. We get from like minus 40 Celsius, which is minus 40 Fahrenheit, to plus 40 Celsius. And so that's like we get from minus 40 Fahrenheit to 104 Fahrenheit every year. It's always that cold. It gets that hot every single year.
What's the biggest city towards you?
The biggest city towards me? I'm like in Canada. I'm like right in the pretty much the longitudinal center of North America. I think in Canada too. The biggest city to me is probably Toronto.
Okay.
It's either Toronto or Edmonton. Toronto is how far it is away from me. It's about 20-hour drive. It's 2,000. Let me just convert this for you. km to miles.
Wow.
So it's about it's 1385 miles from me to Toronto, and I think Toronto is the biggest city in Canada. Yeah.
So you're north of Toronto then, probably, huh?
I am. No. Well, just a little bit north, but I'm more. Not to use. I'm more western. I'm more west from Toronto.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll show you where I am on the map. I'm just gonna search up Vancouver.
How are the kitties doing?
They're running all over the place right now.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit, 23.
Jay has a dog named
I do
Lion.
have a dog. His name is Lion. Yeah,
He's
he's
so
a
adorable.
big boy. He's
Yeah.
a big boy.
What? You say his name's Lion?
His name is Lion. Yeah,
All right.
but he's a dog. He's a dog. I didn't name him. He was like my sister's dog, and then she was with her partner, and then something happened, and they moved back in here, and then like me and Lion became like really good buddies. So it's really sweet.
He's a German
He's
Shepherd.
like German Shepherd, a little bit of Husky, a little bit of Rottweiler in him too. He's just a little bit of a mutt.
The best
That's
breed.
cool.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Mutts are considered the healthiest too.
Yeah, he's a good boy. He's big though. He's like super big. He just turned 4 in September, and he doesn't know how big he is. Because like anytime I come home, he's just like on the couch. He's losing his mind, and like he runs at me, and I'm like I can't stop you, dude. Like he will push me over. And like my sister, she's like a lot smaller, probably like Jenna's frame maybe, and like 125, 130 pound dog. Like he's gonna knock him out. So
Ross deals with a lot of farm animals like pigs, cows, and
yeah,
actually the newest is the
that's
sheep.
sick.
How are the sheep?
Yeah. Well, I think they're doing good.
So they're
I don't see them as much.
Then.
We just turned the Rams out with them yesterday, so hopefully a bunch of babies next spring.
Oh,
hell yeah!
Mary said you said Mary should show even more by December, but she won't deliver until March.
Yeah,
yeah.
Do you think
How
she'll have
long?
a brown calf?
What's that?
Do you think she'll have a brown calf?
Yeah, there'll probably be brown with some white on her. I'm assuming.
I can't wait to see her. They're so
Try to get her some friends, but the auction was too high.
I'll be your friend. Oh my goodness.
But she should have brown or red or white on her.
Well, isn't Mary not all brown?
She has a little bit of white on her belly.
Oh, well, I didn't notice that.
You have to really, really look. And the tip of her tail's white.
Oh.
But
that's cute.
We'll see what happens.
I'm just praying for her since this is her first pregnancy.
That's cute. How many? What are you have the sheep, right? What are they called? Foals? What are the babies called? Yeah.
Sheep, ewes,
They're
lambs. Females are called ewes. Babies are called lambs.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you call the guys rams or bucks.
Rams, yeah. How many do they usually have per term or per pregnancy?
Well, she'll probably have one since it's her first.
Mm-hmm.
Cattle will probably be one. The sheep are, we were around 2.
Okay.
The most I saw last year was 4. So.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Oh, I love animals.
Mm-hmm. How long have you been, Ross, how long have you been farming for?
Whole life.
Probably your whole life? Yep. Yeah. And I'm guessing you're probably you're probably like early 50s, I think.
45, actually.
What? Get out of town. There you go.
45.
Good. Yeah, because you were surprised how young JD Vance was, too. He is around your age. They're both young, so.
I figured he was my age or maybe a little bit older than me.
Yeah, he is your age. He is your age.
But
Trump's older than you. Is Trump not like in his 80s or something? 70? Not 70. 60?
Uh-huh.
How old is
Let
Trump?
me figure that out. I'll figure that out for you. I don't know, man. Let me figure it out for you.
79.
I think he's like 79. Come on, man.
Yeah, he's 79. He was born June 14th, 1960.
Uh-huh. right before the end of World War II. I feel like politicians and presidents, I feel like they should be young because the world has changed since they grew up. Like they grew up with that past, right? They grew up with that, but like the world is changing every single day, and so I think having a younger, it's great to have like a young vice president like Vance, but I think it's good to have like younger presidents to like interact with the growth of America. Like look at Joe Biden, like Sleepy Joe. That guy was like 98. I don't know how old he was, but he's too old.
Well, for Trump's age, his IQ is amazing.
Well, I think what wasn't Joe Biden and Trump the same age?
No.
Joe Biden is 82. Joe Biden's 82, so they're around the same age. They're both old.
Biden's 82.
Yeah, they're still old. Come on now.
Old.
That's crazy.
Good way of putting it.
We haven't had a real young president ever, have we? I don't.
I think maybe the guy, what's his name? The coolest guy. He was the youngest.
Bush?
No, not George W. The guy who got assassinated, JFK.
Oh, no kidding. He was the youngest one ever?
I think so. I'm going to search it up.
Literally got assassinated, which is crazy.
And that started World War II.
Wow.
Yeah, well, Theodore Roosevelt was the youngest president at 42, and then JFK was 43.
Did he get shot?
JFK?
Yeah, is that?
Hell yeah, he got assassinated.
I don't think Theodore did, though. I think he was.
Teddy? I don't think he did.
No.
No. Teddy was the youngest president after the assassination of JFK.
Are you guys talking about Teddy Roosevelt?
Yeah, Teddy was 42 when he became president after JFK got assassinated.
I don't know all the presidents, so
I have the power of Google. I know a couple of presidents.
I just know the other assassinated pretty much.
I know Obama and JFK. George W. Bush. He was funny. I like George W.
Oh, it's saying Obama.
Obama. He was cool. He was the first dark skin, the first African. Yeah. The world is a changing place.
Female.
The world is a changing place.
I don't think we should.
Hmm?
We've never had a female president, but honestly.
Never, ever, ever. No. I would have. Yeah, I'd vote for a female president. Didn't she run?
Which one? Laughing Hyena?
Versus Trump? Who was Trump running against?
Laughing Hyena.
He ran against Hillary and that other gal.
Oh, Hillary and Kamala or what?
Yeah, was it Kamala or Pamela?
Kamala Harris, I think.
We call her Laughing Hyena.
Yeah. Mm. Well, I mean, Kamala Harris, wasn't she acting president for a bit too? She was the first woman vice president, and that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
But okay, guys. I'm probably gonna go back to the other app.
Okay, I'll see you there then.
Now I'll have to restart it because it likes to glitch. Are you
Yeah,
going
no
to
worries.
us?
Which app is that?
Scout or Meet Me?
Scout.
I've left Scout or Zusk or Meet Me. I haven't been on there for 2 months, I don't think.
I just
my
yeah. I just hop on there and hop in her box and talk with my friends on there.
All right.
Yeah, come through.
Alrighty, guys. I'll see you there.
All right, I'll see you.
All right.
Bless you guys.
Nice to meet you, Ross.
Yeah. Take care.
Take care, brother.
Bye, Ross. Bye, Jake.
Bye-bye.
See you, Raina.
Bye, Ross.
Take care.
I'm not the closest thing. Oh, there.
Alrighty, guys. There we go. If you're new, please subscribe to my channel. Share my content so we can get more amazing people here to watch and interact and get in the box. If I do eventually get more people in the box, I will have to pay, okay? Because I only can have 5 people in the box. I can have up to 10 if I upgrade it, but we'll see how that goes. I don't mind if people actually start getting the box, but God bless every one of you. And keep everybody in your prayers. Okay? This was truly amazing. I am sorry if the volume at first was not the greatest. I don't know why my computer switched like that, but I got it figured out. I still think it was a good stream. I mean, but if you want to donate while I'm streaming here, just point your camera to that QR. And if I'm not, and you still want to donate, just go to my bio on my YouTube. Click the link there, and it will direct you. But other than that, I will see you guys on the next stream. Wait. There we go. I didn't need to remember to switch up before I start my stream because I normally don't do that. But God bless every one of you. And thank you guys so much for growing the channel like you guys have. It truly means a lot, and you're truly a blessing to me. So thank you. Other than that, have a good night. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay blessed.